It was announced over the weekend that TBR Takedown 4.0 is going to be happening from the 20th to the 26th of June, which is very exciting. I've been kind of looking for a readathon. I've got cat fur in my face from having my cat on my face. I've been looking for a readathon. I don't know what it is about readathons, but I really like being together and reading together with like a community of people who are also kind of doing the same challenges and reading at the same time as me. So I really like to wait for readathons that are actually sort of going on in order to read with lots of people. So I'm really excited to take part in TBR Takedown 4.0. I think this will be my third TBR Takedown. Or fourth, because I think we had like a 2.5 or something. So I've done a few of the TBR takedowns now, and I'm like feeling good about it because I always do fairly well with TBR Takedown. I will leave links to Shannon's announcement video in the description below, so you can go over there and see all the things that are going on, all the Twitter sprints and things like that. She'll explain all that down below. As normal, there are 5 challenges, and I have selected 5 or 6 books that are going to be my books for TBR Takedown. So the first challenge is to read a book that's been on your TBR list for over a year, and for me that's War of the Worlds by H.G. Wells. This is something that I've wanted to read for a long time, and I just have never read it, and it's quite short, and I think I will quite enjoy it. Kind of in the mood for something kind of sci-fi, almost kind of like dystopian kind of thing. So I'm quite looking forward to getting onto this one. And like I say, it's quite short. It's like under 200 pages, so that should be fairly quick to get through. The second challenge is to read an unread sequel. I just read the first in the Grisha series and really loved it. Smoke and Bone, I believe it's called. And so I'm really excited to get onto the second book, which is Siege and Storm by Leigh Bardugo. And really excited to get onto that. I'm going to be reading it on my Kindle. And then that leads into the 5th challenge, which is to read a book from your most recent haul. And for that I will be reading the final book in the series, which is called Ruin and Rising, I think. My phone is like not playing ball right now with like getting me to my library on Kindle, but I'll be reading that on my Kindle as well. So that's 3 of my challenges. Challenge number 3 is to read the first book in a series, and for this one I have got 2 books really, because they are both books that I have already started. One of them is a physical book and the other one is an audiobook. I read a lot of audiobooks, or listen to a lot of audiobooks when I'm like walking to and from work, or if I'm just kind of like pottering around the house and I'm on my own. So I think that I should be able to get through an audiobook in the next week. It's about 11 hours. I think I should be able to do that. So the physical book that I'm going to be reading or finishing up is The Final Empire, which is the first in the Mistborn trilogy by Brandon Sanderson. I am coming up on halfway, and I reckon I'll probably get to about halfway by the end of today. Which means that tomorrow, when the readathon starts, I should be sort of ready to whip through the final half and then be listening to The Raven Boys by Maggie Stiefvater. And I'm really enjoying it so far. I've listened to about an hour of it, I think, and I'm really liking it. I thought I wasn't going to like the guy's voice, but I'm kind of enjoying it. So, but I'll leave reviewing it till the end. And the 4th challenge, doing this out of order, so the 4th is the final of the 5 challenges that I'm mentioning. And it's the challenge is to read a book that's out of your comfort zone, and I am going to be reading A Room with a View by E.M. Foster. This is a Penguin classic. I picked this because classics are something that are out of my comfort zone. I find the language quite slow going. It takes me a little while to get through them, but this one is quite short. I think it's under 200 pages, so I should... Yeah, it's just under 200 pages, so I should be able to get through it in a decent amount of time. But I've had this one on my to-read list for a while and really wanted to get around to it, and especially with wanting to reduce the number of physical books that I have, I want to read some of them first, and unless I really love this, it's probably not something that I'm going to keep, so I want to read it and then I can donate it and pass that on to somebody else. So there we go, those are my books for TBR Takedown 4.0. I'd love to hear what you're going to read if you are taking part, so please do let me know in the comments below. And also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be posting pictures and little updates throughout the week. The links to those are in the description below, along with any other things you need to know about TBR Takedown. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!